Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to him, the blessed one, the exalted one, the fully enlightened one. 你是世尊阿罗汉正等正觉者。So, so in the Buddha's words, turn to page 398. 4 kinds of persons. So what are these 4 kinds of persons that Buddha is mentioning? There are, O monks, 4 kinds of persons found existing in the world. What 4? Here, monks, in this very life, a person attains Nibbana through volitional exertion. You know, exertion, you have exertion, of course, you read the mind, your intention. So volitional is mean intention, with your strong intention. Cetanaham bhikkhave kammang vadami. Cetana. Cetana use your, mean with the mind, with the intention. That Buddha said that is the karma. Actually in Pali that we use this one. So this volitional, it means with the mind that put effort, strong effort. So in this very life, one who attains Nibbana through volitional exertion, here with the break of the body, a person attains final Nibbana. So there are 2 kinds of Nibbana. One kind of Nibbana, that means when you attain Arahatship in this very life, you are still existing, not yet passed away. Your Panchaskanda is still here. Then this is he attained Nibbana. And then another type of Nibbana is called the final passing away. It means like the Buddha after at the age of 80, so he passed away, and then with the breaking up of the body, so no more. You can find him anywhere. So this one here with the break up of the body. Break out the body. What is this body? Actually, it's the body of the Panchaskanda. 5 aggregate. Part by part, some breaking up. You know, these are 4 elements. Patavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayu. So Patavi go to the Patavi. Patavi means the earth element. Earth element, water element, fire element, and the wind element, all they are going back. It's no more joining together. This body, break up the body. After that, a person attains final Nibbana through volitional exertion. Here, in this very life, a person attains final Nibbana without volitional exertion. So here is the difference of a volitional exertion and without volitional exertion. What is this here? Here, with the breakout of the body, a person attains final Nibbana without volitional exertion. We have to see what is this volitional exertion and then without volitional exertion. Okay, we read further down to see how the Buddha explained. And how, monks, does a person in this very life attain Nibbana through volitional exertion? So Buddha is going to clarify this point through this volitional exertion. Here a monk dwell contemplating the unattractiveness of the body. You know what is this in Pali? Unattractiveness of the body. A kind of meditation.
Asubha.
Asubha Bhavana. Unattractiveness, and you see this one is not Subha. Subha means beautiful. You say Asubha means not beautiful. See, this is you know, this body is actually full of you know, dirty things, and then it's very you know, full of this smell and so on. So therefore you say unattractiveness of the body, perceiving repulsiveness in food. The second type of meditation, what is this meditation? Repulsive, perceiving repulsiveness in food. That means when you see food, you don't see that, wow, so beautiful, so nice, so good to eat. You see it's like element, patavi, apo, tejo, vayu, and then when everything go into, come out, nobody wants to eat that anymore. When you cook nicely, you put it, wow, it's delicious, delicious. After you put in your mouth and then you put out, nobody wants food. So therefore, when a monk eating, they have this contemplation. Means we think that this food is only for the body, for sustaining the life and continuation of the practice and so on. So we take food. So therefore, we don't actually to say enjoy the food. You know now why we use the word enjoy. Enjoy. When you have enjoyed it, and then you have liking in it. When you are liking in it, you are hooking. You get hooked up. So therefore, you don't. Those who are practicing, they don't actually, saying enjoying the food, but they take food just for sustenance of the body, to maintenance of the body, in that way. So therefore, we eat food, whatever people cook, then we just it is wholesome food, it's good for the body, then we take. Perceiving repulsiveness in the food is the second meditation. Perceiving discontent with the entire world. There's one meditation is you are not actually like want this world so beautiful and so on. Actually, this world is also have this formation, so a period of formation, a period of stagnant there, and then state a period of disintegrating, and then a whiteness. 沉住坏空啊. So we see this world is also is not really so happy that we enjoy living in this world. This is mostly for practicing monks practicing. Okay, so we contemplate discontent with the entire world, contemplating impermanence in all formation, sabba sankhara anicca, impermanence in anicca. Sabba sankhara formations, all kinds of formation, sankhara. So you see them as anicca. So whatever thing come to you, you see just say anicca. When you see this anicca, that is anicca, that is anicca. Also all anicca. So when you are seeing anicca in it, then you have wisdom. And perception of death is well established within himself. Perception of death. This marana sati. Marana sati, that means contemplating on death. We say, jivitang aniyatang, maranang niyatang. Jivitang aniyatang. Life is not sure. Our life is not sure. Maranang niyatang. Marana means death is sure. So this way of contemplating that surely we will die one day, anytime. No? So our life is very unsure. So these are all meditation subjects. So we go back to see the notes 31. Here. These are meditation subjects that lead to this enchantment and this passion. Yeah, you see all this meditation above actually is when you are practicing this kind of meditation, then you are the person actually is not so much attached to the world, so much like this world attachment. So the unattractiveness of the body is at this text number 8. So that chapter in the previous chapter number 8 is about this unattractiveness of the body. Unattractiveness of the body, we do the 32 parts of the body, 32分身, okay, and also we do the symmetry contemplation about the body, the dead body. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days after pass away, the body becoming changing in that way. So this one, so the reflection on the repulsiveness of the body of food is explained in Visuddhimagga. There's one word, one textbook, Ching Ching Taowen Visuddhimagga. Then you can go and see there how these monk practicing this repulsiveness of food. And then the perception of death. The perception of death also in this Visuddhimagga. That page there you can see. And the perception of discontent with the entire world, and the contemplation of impermanence in all formations at Anguttara Nikaya. So all these meditations, so actually extracted from, from where? So you can go and refer there and read from there. He does relying upon these 5 powers of trainings. What are the 5 powers of trainings?
心经念定慧
The above, the above one, is it the 5, the meditation? Relying upon these 5 powers of training. The power of faith, yeah. The shame, moral shame, fear, wrongdoing, energy, and wisdom. So in Pali, is what? Saddha, and then Hiri, Ottappa, 常和愧. Hiri, moral shame and fear of doing Hiri, Ottappa, and then its energy is what? Viriya and Panya. These 5 things. Actually, if you write down in Pali these 3 words, then this is good. So actually, you have the Saddha. Number 1 is faith, Saddha. And number 2, moral shame is Hiri, H-I-R-I, Hiri. And then fear of doing wrong, of wrongdoing, Ottappa, O-T-T-A-P-P-A, Ottappa. And then energy is Viriya. And then last one, wisdom is Panya. So a training, that means one who have not reached Arahatship, Arahathood, he just only maybe not yet Sotapan, or the one already attained Sotapan, and then Sakadagami, Anagami, these persons still training. So they have this fear, moral shame, moral dread of doing wrong, and the energy and wisdom 5. Depending on these 5 powers of training, these 5 faculties are extremely strong in him. So he has this special, very special quality of very strong in these few things. Faith, very strong faith, and then very strong of this sila, Hiri, Ottappa. And then Viriya, also very strong, energy, and then wisdom also. 5 faculties are extremely strong in him. The faculty of faith, energy, mindfulness, concentration, and wisdom. Oh, here is another one more. Faculty of faith, energy, mindfulness, concentration, and wisdom. Then this one is Saddha, Virya, Sati, Samadhi, Panya. Okay, different a little bit from the above one. So this one is with Saddha, Virya, Sati, Samadhi, Ukan, Sati, Samadhi, Panya. Because of the strength of these 5 faculties in this very life he attained Nirvana through volitional exertion. So also if you want to become an Arahant, you also have to strike very hard, put a lot of energy, to attain this Arahantship. So through a lot of volitional exertion. This is how a person in this very life attain Nibbana through volitional exertion. Okay? So if you want to become an Arahant, so in this life you have to struggle very hard. You have to put a lot of effort, and then balancing of the 5 faculties, and then with all these things, then you are able to attain in this life. So this is with attain Nibbana with this volitional exertion. And how monks does a person with the breakout of the body attain Nibbana through volitional exertion? Okay, with the breakout of the body, attain Nibbana through volitional exertion. Here a monk's girl contemplating unattractiveness of the body. So that one is a meditation subject, no? The 5 meditation subject that we mentioned above. So, and the perception of death is well established in him. He does relying upon these 5 powers of training, the training powers of the faith, and then until the wisdom. You know, there are 5 these powers of the training, and then one is the 5 faculties. So this is the different there. You see that one is the Hiri-Ottappa, and then faith, Hiri-Ottappa, and then Virya, and then Panya. And then another 5 is Sattva, Virya, Sati, Samadhi, Panya. So these 5 faculties are relatively feeble in him. No, this one is feeble in him, not very strong. The faculties of faith until the wisdom, this is the 5 faculties. Sattva, Virya, Sati, Samadhi, Panya. So these 5 are very feeble. Because of the feebleness of these 5 faculties, with the breakout of the body, he attained Nibbana through volitional exertion. So only difference is I can see is that one is strong with this 5 faculty, and then struggle hard, and then to attain in this very life. Then another one without this strong last 5 faculties, feeble in him, very feeble, 很weak.
I still attend
But
Nibbana.
because it's very ripe already.
Oh.
Because it's very ripe, just like the fruit is very ripe on the top, on the tree, so it will drop one day. Okay.
Okay.
So Nibbana through volitional exertion. He attained Nibbana, and then through volitional exertion. This is how a person with the breakout of the body attain Nibbana through volitional exertion. So here is this text to mention about these 2 differences. We just read through and see how these 4 kinds of person. And how monks does a person in this very life attain Nibbana without volitional exertion? So the first 2 is with strong exertion, and then one without exertion in this very life. But then this one, the third one. How does a monk in this very life attain Nibbana without volitional exertion? Here, secluded from sensual pleasure, secluded from unwholesome state. A monk enter and dwell in jhana. Oh, so this, the third type of person is actually practicing meditation jhana. Okay? Because the first type didn't mention about jhana, talking about meditation, deep absorption. So this one is mentioning now the first jhana, the second jhana, the third jhana, the 4th jhana. So it's already abbreviated. So a monk enters and dwells in the first jhana until the 4th jhana. He dwells relying upon these 5 powers of training, also say above, Sattva, and then Hiri-Ottappa, Virya, and Panya, the first 5. And then the second power is power of faith, power Sattva, Virya, Sati, Samadhi, Panya. Faith, energy, and then mindfulness, concentration, and wisdom. This second 5. So these 5 faculties are extremely strong in him. These 5 faculties are strong in him. The faculty of faith and until this wisdom. And because of the strength of these 5 faculties in this very life, he attained Nibbana without volitional exertion. This one practicing meditation, he can enter with this jhana and thing. So here he mentioned that he is not very took a lot of that kind of volitional exertion. This is how a person in this very life attain Nibbana without volitional exertion. So we just already studied third type of person. Then we see the fourth. And how monks does a person with the breakout of the body attain Nibbana without volitional exertion. Here, secluded from sensual pleasure, secluded from unwholesome state. That means secluded from sensual pleasure, secluded from unwholesome states. This is all the 5 hindrances. The meditation hindrances. Remember? Because if you want to first enter into the first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, or fourth jhana, you have to subside these 5 hindrances. Hindrances of faith, these doubt, sensual pleasure, you, sloth and torpor, and restlessness. So, secluded from sensual pleasure, secluded from unwholesome state, and monk enters and dwells in the first jhana. So, then if you are already out of these 5 hindrances, so you enter the first jhana, second jhana, the third jhana, and the fourth jhana. He does relying upon these 5 powers of training. So the power of faith, power of hiri and ottappa, power of virya and wisdom. This first 5, and then the second one. These 5 faculties are relatively feeble in him. That is what? Faculty of faith, faculty of energy, faculty of mindfulness, faculty of concentration and wisdom. These 5, second one. Because of this feebleness of these 5 faculties, with the breakout of the body, he attained Nibbana without volitional exertion. Okay. So this is how a person with the breakout of the body attain Nibbana without volitional exertion. So these monks are the 4 kinds of person found existing in the world. So this is a little bit difficult for us. This is talking about the people who practicing and then attain Nibbana. So some with they have a strong, strong mindfulness and so on to exert and then to practice. So the first 2 strong, then the second 2 is not strong in the 5 faculties, the last 5 faculties. So then make out the 4 persons. Okay, we just study and then we just leave it there. And then next time when we come back again, then we know this. Okay. 6 things that partake of true knowledge. 6 things. What are these 6 things? Partake of true knowledge. On one occasion, the Blessed One. The Blessed One means the Bhagavan, the Buddha, was dwelling at Rajagaha in Bamboo Grove, Veluwana Bamboo Grove, the Spirit Sanctuary, Kalantakaniwape. Now on that occasion, so that is in Rajagaha, 你知道吗？这个玩舍城来的。Now on that occasion, the lay followers, Digha Wu. Digha means long. Wu, Digha Wu. Okay, the person name, I think it's a long leg or something. Long arms. Sometimes people have different kinds of. Digha Wu was sick, afflicted, gravely ill. So this person, lay person, was sick and then very ill. Then the lay followers, Digha Wu, addressed his father, the householder, Jotika. The father's name is Jotika. Thus, come, householder, approach the Blessed One. Pay homage to him in my name with your head at his feet. So if you cannot go there, then you call somebody, say, please, on behalf of me, go there and pay respect to the Buddha. In that way, he said. Told his father to pay homage to the Buddha. So, with his head, with your head at his feet, and say, Venerable Sir, Bhante, the lay follower Digha Wu is sick, afflicted, gravely ill. He pays homage to the Blessed One with his head at the Blessed One's feet. So you can do this way next time if you are not free. So you want to pay respect to the other teacher, then you say on behalf of the and then pay respect to the Buddha and say that so and so pay respect to you. Then say, it would be good, Venerable Sir, if the Blessed One would come to the resident of the lay follower Digau out of compassion. He is very wise. He invited the Buddha to come. To say that pay respect to him and say that come and visit him. Yes, dear. The householder Jotika replied, and he approached the Blessed One, pay homage to him, sat down to one side and delivered his message. The Blessed One consented by silence. So Buddha, when he accepted your request, he just kept silent. If he is not consented, then he will talk to you, say, oh, somebody already, approached me and so on. So Buddha kept silent. That means show his consent. Then the Blessed One dressed and take bow and robe. So this is early in the morning, because go for alms round at the same time can go and visit this person. Went to the residence of the lay follower Digau. And he sat down in the appointed seat and said to the lay follower Digau, I hope you are bearing up. I hope that you can bear your pain. Because when you are sick, you have a lot of pain and here and there. You can bear up. Bearing up. Digau, I hope you are getting better. Then hope you are better. I hope your painful feelings are subsiding, not increasing. This is actually one pattern of, when ancient time, the monks visiting a person, a sick person, they talk like this way. So the painful feeling is subsiding, not increasing, and that they are subsiding, not they are increasing. This is, it is to be discerned. Venerable Sir, I'm not bearing up. So this person is very sick and he said, I cannot bear. My body is so pain or whatever. So I'm not bearing up. I'm not getting better. Strong painful feelings are increasing in me, not subsiding. And they are increased, not they are subsiding. It is to be discerned, or to be known. To be known in that actually I cannot bear up, and then my painful feeling is increasing, not decreasing. Okay. Therefore, Digau, you should train yourself thus. So this is what the Buddha said. Now say to the sick person, I will be one who has confirmed confidence in the Buddha, confirmed confidence in the Dhamma, and the confirmed confidence in the Sangha, and who observe the moral virtues dear to the noble ones. So unbroken, untorn, unblemished, unmortal, and then free, praised by the wise, ungrasped, leading to concentration. It is in such a way that you should train yourself. Okay, so this person, Buddhas know that he is a so one. He is the first stage of enlightenment. If you are first stage of enlightenment, you say that I have a confirmed confidence in the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, and my virtue is unbroken and pure. Okay? Otherwise, you won't say like this. So, leading to concentration, it is in such a way that you should train yourself. So, he say that you should know that you yourself is already a soul one. You must train like this. Venerable Sir. As to these four factors of string entry, so string entry is the Sotapan or soul one, that have been taught by the Blessed One. It means once you are string entry, you have these four qualities, quality in the Buddha, faith in the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, and your virtue, Sila, pure Sila. These things exist in me. That means I have these four qualities, and I live in conformity with those things. So conformity with these things, these four things. For Venerable Sir, I have confirmed confidence in the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, and I observe the moral virtue dear to the noble ones. That means it's what is that? Panchasila. Very well, okay. Therefore, Digavu, established upon these 4 factors of strength and tree, you should develop further 16 that partake of true knowledge. So Buddha said that because you have already have this 4 and then train 16, you need to train yourself in these 16. What are these 16? Here, Digavu, dwell contemplating impermanence in all formation. So Buddha say, Sabba Loka, this is what contemplating in all formation. Sabba Sankhara Anicca. Sankhara formation. Sabba Sankhara Anicca. 诸行无常。你一直要观呢，诸行无常。So you have to know that all kinds of, Sankhara activity or formation of life is all impermanent. And then perceiving suffering in what is impermanent. And then Sabba Sankhara Dukkha. Sabba Sankhara Anicca. Sabba Sankhara Dukkha. All formations are suffering. And then perceiving non-self in what is suffering. And then Sabba Dhamma Anatta. Okay? So it's perceiving non-self in what is suffering. So what is suffering? That is not self. That is not you. Perceiving abandonment. So you have to know how to give up abandonment. Abandon this, abandon it. Don't hold to it. Attachment. So abandonment. Perceiving fading away. Everything, just come and then it fade away. Just fading away and then disappearing away, disappearing. Whatever is coming up, it will be fading away, no more. Perceiving cessation. So it will all come to stop, cessation. It is in such a way that you should train yourself. So you see the note 32 at the back. This is at Anguttara Nikaya 5. The perception of abandonment, pahana sanya. You see 454. Pahana sanya. Pahana, you give up. You have all these sanya. Sanya means siam, perceive of giving up, perceiving of giving up, not holding it. Pahana sanya is explained as the removal of defiled thoughts. That means, your thoughts, you have greed, hatred, and delusion, and whatever. So giving up. So the perception of this passion, viraga sanya, pahana sanya, viraga sanya. Viraga means you have this perception of not to get attached to them, greedy for them. Raga, viraga means no raga. This kind of sanya. Perception of sensation, nirodha sanya or viraga sanya. That one, actually you have to put it nirodha sanya. Because the two same viraga. You see that? The Pali words in the bracket. Actually one should be nirodha sanya. The second one should be nirodha. N-I-R-O-D-H-A. Nirodha sanya.
所以这个写错了。
对，那个是写错了，因为呢有2个都是viraga sanya，一个是viraga sanya是对前面，第二个呢是 cessation 是 nirodha sanya， and both explain as a reflection on the attributes of Nibbana. Your one is right?
Yes, maybe the new version is correct.
Okay. Our one is there's a mistake here.
Then this one is correct. Yes.
Okay. So your sanya is very important. Always thinking of your Sanya perception of anicca, perception of viraga, perception of ahana, perceptions of nirodha, peacefulness, nibbana, peacefulness. So this kind of sanya are both explained as reflection on, actually is aiming for nibbana, is a reflection on nibbana. So what you see, what are the things here? Are there six things here?
Yeah.
Can you
6.
mention the 16 to me?
Dwell contemplating impermanence in all formation.
Formations. Yeah, one thing. Second.
Perceiving suffering in what is impermanent.
Yes, dukkha. Yeah, sanya.
And perceiving non-self in what
Anatta
is
sanya.
suffering.
Anatta sanya. Anatta sanya.
Perceiving abandonment.
Abandonment. That means pahana sanya.
Perceiving fading away.
Yeah. And then this is fading away. It's how to say.
Viraga. 什么 ruka?
Viraga sanya. And then the last one.
Perceiving cessation.
Nirodha sanya. So these 16 actually Buddha mentioned about these 16 that the sanya, that means the perception, the thoughts should always perceive in this way. Then it leads you to nibbana. In such a way that you should train yourself. If you are already a soul one, or you already have these 4 qualities, you are already a sotapan or string emperor. Furthermore, for you, these 6 kinds of sanya always, every day, every time. 想啊，sanya 是想的吗？想无常，想什么苦，想无我，想呢舍，想呢还有就是呢那个什么，叫做 viraga， 无欲啊，无欲想，还有呢就是呢 nirodha， 还有一个是涅槃想。Okay, 16 further for you to train yourself. Venerable Sir, as to these 6 things that partake of true knowledge, these 16 will help you to achieve enlightenment, that means nibbana, or until arahatship. They have been taught by the Blessed One. These 16 exist in me. So if you have these 16, then you say, yeah, it exists in me. And I live in conformity with those 6 things. So do you think in this way in your daily life? This 6 things? Try to put it this 16 into your daily life. All the time when you see anicca, and then you see dukkha, you all the time you see yourself, you see suffering. And then you see, it's non-self. And then you see it's pahana sanya. Pahana sanya means give up, abandonment. Don't attach to it. If you say don't attach to it, that means giving up. Yes, pahana sanya. Viraga sanya means don't crave for it. Raga means craving. Don't crave for this thing. And then nirodha sanya, that means cessation, that means ceasing, stop. So these 6 sanya is you have to train yourself in daily life. Can you do that? You have to try yourself. Yeah, because you already have confidence in Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, and then you have a good virtue. Furthermore, 16 for you to have in your daily life to perceive this world in this way. So these 6 things that partake of true knowledge will give you true knowledge that have been taught by the Blessed One. So these 6 things exist in me. If you have, then it's good. And I live in conformity with these 6 things. For Venerable Sir, I dwell contemplating impermanence in all formation, perceiving suffering in what is impermanence, perceiving of non-self in what is suffering, and then perceiving abandonment, perceiving fading away, and then perceiving cessation. So try to know this, in Pali term, this 16 in Pali term. Because this 16 in Pali term, then it will always help you very much. Because any other textbook come, different translation, you know that this is from these 6 Pali words. Okay? However, Venerable Sir, I hope that after I expire, my father won't be distressed. This is talking to who?
Buddha.
Buddha.
Huh?
Buddha.
The Buddha.
Buddha?
Mm-hmm.
Venerable Sir.
Yeah.
However, Venerable Sir, I hope that after I expire, my father won't be distressed. Okay. Don't be concerned about this, dear Dikayu. Come now. Dear Dikayu, pay close attention to what the Blessed One is saying to you. Then the Blessed One, having given this exhortation to the lay followers, Dikayu rose from his seat and departed. Then, not long after the Blessed One had left, the lay follower Dikayu died. Dikayu died. So, who is the one? Jotika,
Papa.
The father.
father of
Father.
Dikayu.
Yes.
So Dikayu died
Mm-hmm.
due to what? He passed away earlier than his father because of sickness.
Was it?
What kind of sickness? Died younger. So young. So then a number of monks approached the Blessed One, pay homage to him, sat down to one side and said, Venerable Sir, the lay follower Dikayu has died. What is his destination? We like to know, we are very curious. And somebody died, especially our close relative, like father, mother, or our son or daughter, whoever, pass away, then we say, we'll have them reborn. Where is his destination? Where is he reborn? Monks, the lay follower Dikayu was wise. He practiced in accordance with the Dhamma, and he did not trouble me on account of the Dhamma. With the utter destruction of the 5 lower factors, that means, his third stage of enlightenment, Anagami. The 5 lower factors, the lay follower, he already told you that, like Deva, like in the hell, then there's spontaneous rebirth, and then also ghosts also spontaneous birth in the pure abodes, and then due to attain Nibbana there without returning from that world. Okay, so you know the story of this book. 明白吗？这个
明白。
story.
明白。
So can you tell me what was this whole story about? A person who was sick, Dikayu, and then he told his father, is it?
Jotika.
To go to pay respect to the Buddha, and then told the Buddha to come and visit him. Then Buddha came and visit him, and then Buddha told him that those who already have this competent Buddha Dhamma Sangha, and then have a good sila, these four these virtue, for these things, and then furthermore for him to develop 16, 16 for him.
16.
So what are these 6 things?
无常苦无我。
Then you have to see your sanya all the time is anicca, dukkha, anatta, ahana sanya, that means giving up, don't attach to anything in this world. Viraga sanya, don't craving for anything in this world. And then nirodha sanya, that means you must have this perception of going to nibbana, cessation. So this thing you contemplate. So when Buddha talked like this to him, this person's first state of enlightenment, he is able to develop to attain 3rd stage. So when he passed away, he already anagami, Because the monk approached the Buddha and asked, say that this person already passed away. The Buddha visited him, and then later he passed away. Now where has he been born? The Buddha said he is wise, because just a short sermon to him, he able to develop this spiritual faculty to attain third stage enlightenment, and then thus no more coming to this world anymore, to this sensual world, but born in this pure abode, any of the five pure abode. Yeah. So this is how that these 6 things that we have to put in our daily life. 知道吗？在日常生活中啊 we see anicca, we see all the time say dukkha, anatta. Sanya means perception of anicca, dukkha, anatta, and then pahana, abandonment, and then viraga sanya, no greed for this thing, and then nirodha sanya, cessation.
Doesn't need a jhana.
Oh, because if you have this, then you able to attain this anagami, easy for you to find to practice meditation. Anagami have no greed and hatred, so hindrances is already no more. Only very few left, easy to attain first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, or fourth jhana.
Obviously, this Bhikkhu has been practicing.
Because he is the first one, first stage, the time, not so much practicing about this, but he with all this time of contemplation, perception on this anicca, dukkha, anatta thing, so he is able to, during or before he passed away, get this attainment.
So fast. Just by the Buddha telling him.
Yeah, before he passed away. Okay, so I think we will stop here. Today we stop here, and then next time we find 5 kinds of non-returners. This is interesting. Next time I will bring the chart for you to see, because you are not familiar. We have 31 planes of existence we have there, and then where there's 5 anagami, there's 5 non-returner. I will show you next time. Okay. So today we come to here, and then sorry for the delay, because the family come and visit here and do dana with the children. Okay, sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So we share our knowledge. Itavata chammehi sampatam punya sampatam sape deva sape buddha sape satta anumodantu sabba sampati siddhya idam me punyam asavakaya hotu nibbanassa pattayo hotu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.